first-class engineer, made disclosures on the extremely strange events happening in the Antarctic. Codenamed Brian S., explained how his C-130 crew encountered high strangeness from 1984 and 85 to 1987. The naval officer experienced and saw some very strange things down there, like a huge opening in the ice in a no-fly area, when they were crossing with a medical emergency on board. Then he ferried a group of scientists who had disappeared for 2 weeks, and has specifically been warned never to mention this subject again. As he put it, they looked scared. When they returned to McMurdo, their gear was isolated and they were flown back to Christchurch, New Zealand in a special plane. The mysterious disappearance of these scientists is probably one of the reasons for the sudden mass evacuation of other scientists. According to Christchurch Antarctic Office, in 2014, the Scientific Committee on Antarctic Research said it was not particularly useful to send hundreds of scientists to Antarctica. It would be not only cost-effective, but much more efficient to replace groups of scientists working in Antarctica by placing technology only, like sensors, to collect Antarctic data. A later report by the Council of Managers of the National Antarctic Programs, released in 2016, supported that view. Based on both reports, the international Antarctic community agreed and started to evacuate big groups of scientists working in Antarctica. With all the strange things happening in the Antarctic official statement, it is no doubt a cover-up. It's quite possible that they, like the naval officer, already saw and experienced what's really going on there. What about the visits of many people to high position? Kings, a prince, a head diplomat, a couple of highly placed Germans, an admiral, an astronaut, and an Orthodox patriarch have all visited the continent. Something's clearly going on, not the least of which is that word is getting around in high places, something requiring the scrutiny, or at least the presence of such people. What might it be? Secretary Kerry's visit, and about Aldrin's, something or someone, and my bet is on something, has been found down there. Something probably very old, something perhaps very sophisticated, and something perhaps indicating a someone else, whether from here or just perhaps from elsewhere.